We going back to the basics. All right. Hey y'all, welcome back or welcome to Go with the Flow Yoga with Anissa. Today we are going to do a downward facing dog warm up with a Vinyasa flow, the infamous Vinyasa. So the Sanskrit meaning of Vinyasa is just to place a special way. So in doing the plank to chaturanga, to upward dog, to downward dog, just remember to place your body in a way that feels comfortable to you, to be gentle on the wrist, and to make it special for yourself. You won't need any props for today. It should be a pretty quick flow, but don't mark my words on that. It might end up being lengthy, and you can meet me on your mats. Starting towards the back of your mat here, we are just going to inhale, circle sweeping our hands up, sending the heart all the way down, bending the knees, placing our hands on the mat to walk us forward into plank, nice and gentle. Arriving in plank, you want to take a deep breath. A total of 3. On your third deep breath, bending the elbows, hugging them close in with the body, you want to lower down to chaturanga. On an exhale, lowering all the way down to the belly, lowering to the tops of your feet, catching your breath, of course. You want to move the arms back just a little bit past your breast as you send your back into upward facing dog. And this will look different for everybody. I'm sure it looks real different on me because, I can't really get that arch in my back. But you make it do what it do. When you're here, maybe dropping one hip, looking over the opposite shoulder, doing that to the other side. On an inhale, you want to curl the toes under, sending the hips back and up into downward facing dog. Exhaling as you drop the heels down. And if your heels don't touch the mat, that is okay. In due time, you'll be there before you know it. Now, on an inhale, we're going to begin our Vinyasa flow again. Leaning forward, taking our bodies into plank. Widening your feet if you need to. On an exhale, hugging the elbows into the rib as you lower down into chaturanga. Exhale, lowering down to your belly. Inhaling. Bringing yourself up into downward facing dog on the tops of your feet still. Exhaling to curl the toes under, taking the hips down and up. Meeting me in downward facing dog. Once you get here, take a minute to pedal it out. Letting the heels be heavy here. Let's slowly twist the feet inward just a little bit. All right, so once you're comfortable in your downward facing dog, we are going to slide the left leg all the way up, still stacking the hips. So your hip creases should be at the same point here, not tilting all the way up, but kind of bringing it down and more so lifting the leg up. Meeting in three-legged dog. Inhaling, exhaling. On our next inhale, we are going to lean our bodies forward, bringing the knee to the left elbow. Inhaling here. Exhaling back up into three-legged dog. Inhaling to bring the knee to the elbow. Going back up into three-legged dog. Gently dropping the foot back down. Letting the left heel be heavy now. We're gonna slide the right leg up to meet in three-legged dog. Two rounds of breaths here. Pointing the toes. Bring that right knee to the right elbow. Inhaling. Exhaling, sending it back up into three-legged dog. On an inhale, bring in that right knee to your right elbow. Oh, geez. Taking the taking the leg back up into three-legged dog on the right side. Pointing your toes. Bringing that leg back down. Ooh. Taking a moment here to catch your breath. Downward facing dog twist. Taking our right hand to the inside of the left ankle, gazing over to the left, underneath the arm. We meet in downward facing dog twist. Inhaling to bring our hand back to center. Exhaling to bring our left hand to the inside of the right ankle, gazing over to the right. Inhaling to bring that hand back up. Exhaling, bringing the right hand to the left side. Gazing over to the left. Inhaling to bring our hand back to center. Exhaling, taking that left hand to the inside of the right ankle. Inhaling, bringing that hand back up. Exhaling, bringing the right hand to the left inside ankle. Taking your gaze over to the left here. Inhaling, bringing your hand back to center. Slowly lower to your knees. Bring the big toes to kiss. Knees as wide as the mat here as you sink back and down into child's pose. Ooh. Dropping our elbows to the mat, we are going to bring our palms to touch and slowly bring your hand to the back of your neck. making a little shark fin here on the back of your neck with your palms together. Bringing your palms to lay flat on the mat. Using our core to lift us up here. Curling the toes under, sending the hips up and back. Meeting in downward facing dog. Let the heels be heavy, maybe bend the knees here, really send the hips up. Walking the feet all the way up to the front of your mat. Arriving in a forward fold. Let the hands just tent here. Taking some pressure off the wrist here. On your next inhale, slowly roll the entire body all the way up. Taking it nice and slow. Bringing your hands to heart center. Bowing to bring the thumbs to the third eye. Just take a minute here just to sway from side to side. Working out any kinks we may feel. Whispering namaste. And that concludes our practice for the day. I feel like that was kind of short, so you can quote me on that.